I'm working with people for over 20 years now. Before that, I was studying computer science, biology, science teaching, master's degree, etc. And in parallel, I went into body work, a very deep emotional kind of body work called Rimmer method. And that was already after I had cancer when I was 22, which changed the course of my life like it does for many. Really giving you the highlights, I stumbled upon an embodiment teacher named Mark Walsh, the UK, for his training that he opened in Russia before the war in Russia. He needed embodied psychotherapists to teach embodied shadow work. And through that connection, I started to get involved, understand, and teach shadow work, embodied shadow work. That was before Constellation. Asked me if I am able to teach that. I looked into that and I was like, yeah. Later I realized that every major breakthrough that I personally or professionally had with myself went through some of my shadow. And it was like, whoa, this is big. And then a few years later, I ran into family constellations. Just gonna get another tool for my toolbox for the benefit of my dear clients, because I'm already doing well enough with Sakino, my first teacher of constellations, of reconciliation with me and my father, crying, trembling, sweating, and feeling like something big is happening. And many big things happened. And I knew at that moment that, okay, I'm in. Because family constellations allowed me to get in touch with not just myself and my childhood, but also with what happened before me, with the history and traumas of my parents and their parents and their parents. It opened the entire intergenerational frame for me. And from that meeting of family constellations, I think it was 3 days afterwards, I gave myself a self-constellation. And after a month, I gave my first Shadow Constellations workshop, because I was already deeply involved with embodiment and shadow work. And when family constellations came in, it was just, I cannot keep the two separated. They are so well aligned that they share several key principles and they complement each other, because in shadow work, we're basically working with what we are not in touch with inside of ourselves. Yeah. So what we deny, what we repress, what we disown, and what we are triggered by others who are like that, sometimes triggered into being angry or judgmental, sometimes triggered into being tired, and sometimes actually it causes attraction. Yeah. The shadow has to do with romantic and sexual attraction too. Historically, it's all about me and myself. Yeah? Me and myself parts, inner work. Amazing, I love it. And then came family constellations, which offered systemic work. Me and my family of origin, and my culture, and my tribe, and my gender, and everyone. Like, oh, what happens if we connect them?